My name is Deshaun, and this is Through My Eyes. Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? Can y'all understand me? Okay, you guys, I'm on the way to the dentist's office, right? So, we already know what's gonna happen. Y'all know every time I go to the dentist, because I go every 6 months, every time I go to the dentist, you know they're going to tell me something about my wisdom teeth. Y'all know they're going to say that they want to pull my wisdom teeth. I don't want them to pull my wisdom teeth. I want my wisdom teeth. Y'all let me know if y'all still have y'all wisdom teeth. You know, the dentists, they say that you don't need them, you don't use them. I use mine. All my teeth in my mouth, I use them because I'm a foodie and I eat a lot. So I need all my teeth, even the ones in the back. So yeah, I'm getting ready to go to the dentist's office. You hear Allison in the background. She's doing her virtual learning right now. And Chi Chi has been a really good girl. She's sitting there with her play phone, pretending like she on an important phone call. So, yeah, I'm on the way to the dentist's office, and y'all know I'm going to let y'all know how it go. So, I'll catch you guys later. So, you guys, let me tell you how my dentist appointment went. So, I went outside because it was time for my ride to pick me up. When I walked outside, there were 3 cars out there waiting, which I didn't think nothing of it because there's other people who live here who rides come pick them up. So it was 2 females. It was one car that had a female, another car that had a female, and then the other car had a man. So when I started walking outside, all 3 of them got out. And they said, Mrs. Hill. All 3 of them said Mrs. Hill. And I said, yes. And then I was like, which one of y'all is my ride? And all 3 of them said, I am. So one of the ladies I recognized because I've rode with her before. So I went to her vehicle and got in with her. Since like I said, I know her, I rode with her before. So the other 2, I was like, I'm riding with her. And they was like, okay, they're just going to call in and let the people know which ride I picked. So I'm like, why are they sending so many people at one time? Like, that's something new. But y'all remember last time I had to go, I had an appointment, and remember when 2 people showed up and they was fighting over who I should ride with Woo. So this time they sent 3 people, but I picked the woman who I knew because the dude, he looked kind of suspect, so I didn't want to ride with him. And the other lady, I mean, I didn't know her. And so that's why I picked the one that I recognized because I rode with her before. So she take me to the dentist's office. We get there, and the place was quiet. It was like in the parking lot. There was only, first of all, it was at a what they call it, like a shopping center area. It was like a bunch of different stores, but there was no cars. It was like only 3 cars outside. And at the dentist area, it was just 1. So I was like, okay, cool. It's not a lot of people in here. So my driver, she was like, I'm going to come back and get you. She said, call me when you're ready. I said, okay. So I got out. I went in, and the people, when you walk in, they had the hand sanitizer. And, you know, I told them who I was, and they was like, you know, they ask you the basic questions about your insurance and all that good stuff. And they was like, what all do you want to get done? And I said, I just want to get my teeth clean. And, you know, because this was my first time going to this dentist. This is a whole different dentist. I said, I just want to get my teeth clean. And she was like, that's all you want? I was like, yeah. I said, but what all can I get with my insurance? And she said, I'm going to check your insurance and see what all you can get done. And she said, I'll let you know. So she said, but right now, you can go sit down in the chair. So another woman came in, and she took me on the inside. You know, she spoke to me, hey, how you doing? She was like, I'm going to do your x-rays. I was like, okay. And she told me to sit down. See, normally when they do my x-rays, I have to stand up. But she told me to sit down. So I sat down, and she asked me some questions. She was like, what are you allergic to? You know, basic questions like that. And after the questions and everything, she was like, stand up, and I'm finna do the x-ray. So I stood up, and she told me to walk up to the machine, and I had to stick this thing in my mouth, this little pole thing. I stuck it in my mouth, and then the machine went around my head and took some pictures. Yeah, I remember last time I went to the dentist, they machine did the same thing. So I'm kind of used to it now, going to the dentist, and they got these little new machines that go around your head. So she was like, okay, come with me, follow me, come sit in this chair. So I sit in the dentist chair, you know, the kind that, you know, you lay back in and everything. And she was like, the dentist, he's going to come and he's going to do everything. And she said, you know, she asked me, you know, how I was doing, you know, just regular conversation. So I sat down, was talking to her for a little bit, and then the dentist came. Okay, y'all know I had my mask on, but baby, when I tell you I was blushing and I was so glad he could not see my face, baby, when I tell you he looked good, y'all. You can tell he worked out, and you know, he was, hey, how you doing? And he spoke, and I was like, I'm fine. And he was like, you can take your mask off. I was like, okay. And he said, take your earrings off too. I took my earrings off, and I'm kind of glad that I took my earrings off, because this earring with that mask on and the earring, it was kind of hurting my ear or whatever. But you know, when you're trying to look cute, you don't care about the pain. So I, you know, took everything off. He said, take your shades off. I took my shades off. And y'all, I had to make sure my eyes wasn't crossing, because I ain't trying to look at him and my eyes be crossed. You know what I mean? So he asked me, he said, did you break your leg? Because y'all know I wear a brace on my leg, whatever. He was like, did you break your leg? I said, no, I have MS. And he said, you do? I was like, yes. He said, okay, well, I'm finna clean your teeth. He said, that's what you want, is a cleaning. I was like, yes. He said, anything else you want done? I was like, well, if my insurance covered, I said, can I get 2 fangs? And he was like, what you mean? I said, I want 2 vampire teeth. He was like, really? I said, yeah. I said, I want one on this side and one on this side. He was like, really? I said, yeah. He was like, okay. He said, I'll check and see if your insurance covered. So he told his helper, you know, to go, you know, do some paperwork. You know, they were speaking another language that I do not speak. So I was, you know, I know that's what he was telling her, to go check on the insurance. So she came back and she was like, yeah, she got insurance. They said, but they have to send in the paperwork requesting my 2 fangs. And I told them, I said, well, if I can't have the 2 fangs, I said, can I have 2 gold teeth? And they was like, okay, we'll have to put that request in too. So I said, okay, cool. I said, how long that take? and they say it's gonna take some weeks for them to get a response. I said, okay, cool. And the dentist, he was like, well, today I'm just gonna do a basic cleaning. He said, and then once he hear back from my insurance, he'll let me know when I can come in and get my fangs or my gold teeth, depending on what the insurance say. So if my insurance covers, what I want done, I might get the 2 fangs at top and 2 gold teeth at the bottom. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I know I want to get something different. You know what I'm saying? Because I just had a birthday, y'all. So I want to look different, look brand new. So, that he started cleaning my teeth, and he was like, wow. And I hate when the dentist, they cleaning your teeth and they trying to hold a conversation with you. And he was like, your teeth are amazing. He said, your mouth is amazing. I'm so amazed. And I was like, thank you. And it was funny trying to say thank you with, him doing everything, y'all. I was trying not to drool while talking to him. And then he stopped. And, his little helper, his attendant, his assistant, whatever she is, she rinsed my mouth out. She sprayed it and everything. And she put this thing, the little suction cup. She said, close your mouth, and then suck all the juice out. And the dentist, he went and leaned against the wall that was across from me. He said, so tell me more about your MS. And I was confused because I had never had a dentist to ask me about my MS. But, because I know I go to the dentist every 6 months. So, I had never, met a dentist that wanted to know about my MS. But I guess it was something new to him. So, I was like, what do you want to know? I was like, I don't know that much about it. And he was like, well, how long have you had it? And I said, I just found out about it a year ago. So, he asked me, did I break my leg? I said, no, I didn't break my leg. It's just with the MS, my leg, I can't stand up normally, and I can barely walk. I said, that's why I have a cane and everything. And he was like, like he was listening, y'all. Like, we sat and had a conversation about my MS and how it makes me feel, and it was just, I was trying not to blush because, y'all, I didn't have my mask on anymore. And I was amazed that he cared so much to know what was going on with me because he's a dentist. You know what I'm saying? It would have been different if he was like my primary doctor or something of that sort. But he was a dentist. He was supposed to just clean my teeth, but he was wanting to know more about my MS and how it makes me feel, and it made me feel good that he was so concerned about my health. And he was apologizing. He was like, I'm so sorry that you going through this. And he was just, y'all, if this would have been another situation, like if we was at a restaurant and we was eating, this would have been a great conversation for us to have, because it was us getting to know each other. Well, he was getting to know me, and I've never had a person to want to know in details what's going on in my life about my MS and everything, except for the people who work for me. But this is my dentist. He just supposed to clean my teeth, but he was wanting to know about my MS. So he did finish cleaning my teeth and everything, and then afterwards, y'all, first of all, he did an amazing job. It didn't hurt. He didn't stick me or poke me or anything like that. He just cleaned my teeth, and we were done. And then, afterwards, we talked a little more, and he was like, I can't wait to see you again. I said, so when are you going to see me again? And he said, well, depending on what your insurance say. He said, if your insurance says that everything is okay, He said, I'll see you back in a couple of weeks to do everything you want done. I was like, okay. And then I said, but if they say no, when are you going to see him again? He said, I'm going to see you in 6 months. He said, but your mouth is great. It's perfect. I was like, thank you. He was like, he was asking me, like, what do you do? I was like, what do you mean, what do I do? He said, well, how do you brush your teeth? I said, with a toothbrush. I said, don't everybody brush their teeth with a toothbrush? And then he started laughing. He was like, he said, no, like, what else do you do? I was like, I just brush my teeth twice a day, in the morning and night. I said, I floss and, mouthwash. I do what everybody do. And he was like, well, what kind of toothbrush you use? I said, well, I have a manual toothbrush that I use sometimes, and I have an electric toothbrush that I use sometimes. He said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep up the great work, he said, because your mouth is amazing. Y'all, I have never been told that before. And then he did, y'all know he had to say something about my wisdom teeth. He was like, do your wisdom teeth bother you? I was like, they don't. He was like, so do you want them removed? I was like, I don't. He said, well, if they don't bother you and you're okay with them, he said, it's fine. He said, but if it ever comes a time when you want them removed, he said, just call and make an appointment and I'll remove them for you. I was like, okay. Y'all, he was so cute, y'all. The way he was leaned up against the wall, y'all, and I could see the way he was dressed. He was dressed real nice, y'all. Y'all know I love a man in a uniform. But he on a suit, you know what I mean? And normally I don't like guys that wear suits. But it looked good on him, the way his body was shaped, showing his muscles and everything. So the suit was fitting him nice, making him look good. And then his little assistant, she was nice too, I talked to her for a while, and, I explained I was talking to both of them. The conversation had the three of us there. I was like, yes, I've known about my MS for about a year. I said, I have 2 young daughters and everything. And, they was asking me questions about the girls, like their ages and stuff like that. And they, like the dentist, y'all, he was so emotional. He was just like, he said, you have 2 young girls that you have to care for. And you have to deal with your MS. And he was like, do you have help? Do you have somebody to help you? And I said, yes. I was like, I do. I said, I have friends and family and nurses and the whole works. I was like, I got a whole team of people to help me. And he was like, I'm so glad that you do. And he said, I want you to add me to your team because I want to help you too. I was like, okay. I was like, what? I said, what you want to help me do? He was like, well, he said, I can keep your teeth clean for you. I said, okay. I said, that's a good job. I said, you do it so well. Y'all, OMG, y'all. I was trying not. My brother says that I be flirting with people. So I was trying to make sure I was not flirting with him. Because that's what my brother says that I do. Which I don't. I don't flirt with people. I'm just a nice person. So, yeah. So I signed out and he gave me his business card and told me to call him if I need anything. And I said, okay. So then I left out. Like, I felt in my spirit like he wanted to hug me. That's what I felt in my spirit. But he didn't. He just walked me to the door and everything. But, he said bye and see you next time. And, so I called my ride. She came pick me up. And she asked me how it went, and I let her know everything in detail. So, we had us a good time on the ride home. I let her know everything, how it was, how it went. And she was like, oh, I need to go see your dentist. I said, girl, I'm going to make you an appointment. But yeah, that's how my dentist appointment went this time. He was the best dentist ever that I've ever had, because he was really, really good at what he did. It didn't hurt. He was nice. He put a smile on my face. And I mean, he was just amazing. So I can't wait to see him again so that he can clean my teeth. Or hopefully my insurance let me get done what I want to get done, get my fangs and my gold teeth. Or maybe I should get a grill. Do people still wear grills? I don't know. But y'all let me know if you have gold teeth or if you have grill, or let me know what kind of work you get done on your teeth. Thank you for watching.